going to be doing this more often as more and more people start using our trade platform, which is one of the products for Switch. And I'll get into what Switch is and all that stuff just as a high level. But we're grateful for all of you jumping on tonight. I'm excited to start showing what we've been building for the last 4 years and get everyone using it. It's a great time to be using it with, the numbers that Bitcoin is hitting. A lot of people that have never been in crypto are now saying, hey, I know you're in crypto. What are you doing again? And how do I buy Bitcoin? And I'm like, well, funny you should ask. Let me show you. So that's what we're going to do tonight, is go over some of our products and go a little deeper dive. Let me share my screen with you and pull up a couple of slides, and we'll get going. Okay, hopefully that's working. So first off, let me go to the top here. Switch's mission is to make it easier to buy, sell, send, and receive your crypto, as well as spend it. We want to make it easy because one of my first times in the crypto space in like 2015 or 2016, I was trying to buy a token, and I felt like I spent like $8,000 into outer space and it was gone just because it was so hard to understand. So our mission is to make that a lot easier process for everyone so crypto can be more easily adopted. So we're currently doing this through our global trade wallet, which is what I'm going to talk about tonight. We're also doing that through crypto business services. A couple of things we've started is Nourish Mart. That's a place where you can buy beef with one of our companies that we've done some work with. It's called Grow, and you can buy beef with their Grow token. And we created that payment rails so they could make that work. Another website that we have our business services on, Switch Pay. It's switch-pay.com, as well as you can do business accounts for our global trade wallet. We have a non-custodial wallet and a bunch more. So those are a couple of things we're making this easier for people to adopt crypto and buy and sell it. The two types I'm going to talk about tonight on how you can use some products of Switch Reward Card is through our rewards wallet, which is the non-custodial. You'll hear me say that quite a bit. A non-custodial wallet, that's simply for storing your crypto. You can't do anything fun there. There's no buying, there's no selling. That's just storing it so it's safe. And you own that crypto, meaning you own your seed phrase. If something were to happen to Switch and our accounts were frozen, you would still have access to your digital assets. The second part that we're going to talk about tonight is our trade wallet. That's the custodial wallet, which basically that's where cash is. Anytime there's cash, then you have to have a custodian of that cash. So that's where you can do the fun stuff as far as buy, sell, withdraw, and deposit. Like I mentioned, the other place for our business services, and we'll get into that another night, but that's where the marketplace is at, where you can buy the other ecosystem tokens as well as buy and sell crypto with a widget there. That widget is not our favorite widget, and we're working on updating it and upgrading it as soon as we finalize and get our debit card and all that good stuff. So I don't need to talk about the roadmap tonight, but these top two things, the rewards wallet and trade wallet, is what we'll be talking about tonight. And then the last slide, and this will be it, is just the links to all of our social media channels is right there. And I always am like, is it linktr.ee? Is that right, Scott? I always am like, is that a typo? But I think that's correct. So there's that for all of our, and if you highlight over it, I think you can just copy and paste it and go to all of our social media channels. So there's also good videos there and a lot of different stuff that you can learn about Switch. So first off, I'm going to tell you, well, where do you go to use our products? And right here at the top is you type in switchrewardcard.com. That will bring you to our landing page. You can sign up for an account. And if you go that route, it's just a simple put in your name, address, create your account, confirm, and get started. If you already have one, you can click in log in, and that will bring you to this account. You'll put in your login credentials. I've already logged in, so you don't have to see that. And this is some test accounts here. So I want, when I'm talking tonight, I want you to look at the left side of the screen where it says Rewards Wallet 1.0 or Rewards Wallet 2.0. This is the non-custodial wallet that I'm talking about. This is where we don't do any know your customer stuff. We don't even know the name that is tied to this account. It's completely decentralized. There's no reporting. There's no cash here. All you can do is send and receive and see your history. So you can't do any of the fun stuff of buy, sell, receive. To sign up here for this rewards wallet, over here on the left column, you hit get started. This is the decentralized platform that I'm talking about, the non-custodial wallet. Now, I've already completed both of those, and that's why you can see that. But this is what you'd click on to go through and set up your rewards wallet. That's where you'll get your 12-word seed phrase and get this account that I just showed you. That will be this left side, okay? The rewards wallet, you cannot buy, sell. So a lot of people have said, yeah, I've got the wallet and I can't buy or sell. Well, if you just have a screen on this side that says rewards wallet, then you did not sign up for the trade wallet. So the second part is getting set up for the trade wallet, which you have to do these two steps. Mine are grayed out because I've already done them. But if you've never signed up, you'll go through two steps. The first is identity verification. You'll click on that, and that will go through putting in your name, address, and then also uploading your verification as far as like a driver's license or a passport. That's the first step. You have to get approved for that, and that does take 24 to 48 hours for business hours. Once you're approved for that, you'll get a little thing that will say, okay, you're done here. The next step is the trade platform. This will not be, this will be, it won't be grayed out like it's shown here. This will be look like more like this prepaid card down here. You know, say get started. You'll click on that. Once you go through that, that's also like a manual, like you'll be able to transfer to your phone and do like a screenshot of your face and be able to go through more KYC. It's a little more due diligence, and that approves you for the trade platform, which is located under trade wallets. And that is this on the right side. So if you have an account that says trade wallet, just like this on the right side, then you have been approved and you're ready to go and be able to start buying and selling crypto. The way you do that to bring money, and this is what we call Onramp. So a lot of times in crypto, you'll hear on and off ramps. When you hear Onramp, that's just on-ramping cash to your trade wallet. And the way you do that is through the digital US dollar. Over here, there's a little drop down, or you can just click anywhere here and that will bring up what you can do here. So I want to deposit from my external bank account, either Wells Fargo, Chase, or whatever it is. You can do a wire transfer, and it tells you right here, you must deposit from a US dollar bank account in your name. And it has to be in your name so it matches your trade wallet. And that takes 1 to 2 business days. If you do this before 2:00 p.m. Mountain Time, it shows up that day if it's a normal weekday. The other way you can do it is an ACH transfer. So let's just say I wanted to do a wire into my account. You will need all of this information that's right here to either take to your bank, like in a branch, or if you can do wires online, then you just use this information, and it has bank details and it has account holder. And then when you fill out a wire online, it will ask for this information, as well as your account number and your your routing number. That's how you on-ramp cash so you can buy and sell crypto. When you send your wire, it will show up right here. So I have $354 in my trade wallet that I can buy and sell crypto with. You have to have money here to be able to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever other cryptos you want to buy. And I'm going to stop there for a minute. Do we have any questions up to this point?
Brad, Ryan and I are trying to answer them as we hit them in the chat. the main thing I would say as a summary to any questions that come in is Switch has amazing customer support, and customer support is your friend. I've dropped the link in there. So there's FAQs, and if you have any issues with the sign up process, feel free to reach out to customer support. Would be our best suggestion.
Okay. And I would, to answer Paul down there, some banks, I don't know why they're refusing to have you set up the external payee account. I would either call them or go into the branch and say, I want to do this. I don't know why. I have a friend who has a Chase account, and he's sent crypto to our exchange with his Chase account. So I know it works. I don't know what they're refusing. So I would talk to them and see. I'm having trouble setting up the trade while I've submitted my docs with the facial verification. Okay. I would switch, and it's through Google Chrome or Safari. If you switch to a different browser, that sometimes works. It's super finicky. The facial verification, I'm just going to tell you right now, it is super finicky, and we're trying to work on that to make it easier. But if you stick with it, if you're on your phone trying to do it, it's not working, go back to your computer and open up maybe a different browser, Internet Explorer or Edge. Edge worked on mine for me, but it's super finicky, and you just have to play with it until it finally does it. Okay. There's that. Let me go back into the trade wallet. Am I still sharing? Can you guys still see that? Okay. Okay. The next step, when you do have your money on-ramped into the trade wallet, I want to buy Bitcoin. Okay. So to get this to show up, a lot of people are like, I don't see where you buy. You can click anywhere in this square. So, and if you want to buy Bitcoin. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to buy, click on buy. And because I have money in my digital US dollar, I'm going to buy $100. What we've done that we're super proud of is right now it tells you get with $100, I can buy 0.000096495 Bitcoin. Well, I don't know how much cash that is. So we have a preview buy, and down here it tells you how much Bitcoin, how much US dollar you have. Preview buy. This is going to tell me my receive amount, how much I'm going to get after the fees. So I'm spending $100 total. I'm going to get $95.78 worth of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin goes up and down 24/7. So this has a counting clock on it for like 25 seconds. So I'm going to wait just so you can see what happens, because it refreshes the latest price of Bitcoin. So we got 3 seconds, and it's going to close this down, and then it's going to bring up the buy account again. Now it's still same price, so it hasn't changed. I acknowledge, and I'm going to hit buy now. It's going to process my order, and this is live. This is all working, and it says you can see it. So what's going to happen now, and this is another cool feature that we have created that is better than our competitors. Let me hit refresh. They always tell me not to do a live demo because that's when everything breaks. So we'll see if it breaks or not. All right, so far so good. Okay, you're going to see that it's taken $100 out of my US dollar account, or wallet is what the crypto world calls that, out of my digital US dollar wallet. There's a pending $100. My Bitcoin, it's going to show me I'm going to receive that $95.78. That's pending, meaning it's getting confirmed on the blockchain, and we're going to wait for that to show up. So the next thing I'm going to show you, if you don't see the token that you want to purchase here, you can go down here at the bottom and it says can't find your digital assets. Click here, and that's going to bring up a bunch of other cryptos. So say you wanted to buy Cardano. I'm going to add that, or whatever other token you want to add or look up. You can look up here. Like XRP is a favorite of a lot of people's right now. It's going to say no results found, because what's happened is I've already added that to my empty wallets. That just means I haven't bought any of that crypto. So I'm going to hit show empty wallets, and you'll see down here that I've already added XRP, and then I just added Cardano, or what's the one I just added? Our Cardano right there. Okay. So once again, you can then buy. You can't sell anything because I don't have any XRP in there. You can buy Litecoin, Cardano, but once again, you got to click in that square to bring up the actions that you want to take. Okay. And that's with any token, Uniswap, Curve, Aave, Link. That's your basic buy. If you want to sell, which I don't want to sell, but if I wanted to sell, I would hit sell. When you sell, and let me just go back here, when you choose this icon right here to sell, that is going to send your money to your digital US dollar wallet. Okay. And if you want to send it to your external bank, you're going to hit withdraw, and you can do a wire transfer or you can do an ACH. And you put in, I've already added my bank account, but if you haven't, you would add external bank and then go through here and add the account details to add the bank that you want to wire your funds to. Just as a FYI, it has to be like if you set up your trade wallet under Brad Willden, the account that you wire it to has to be a Brad Willden account, and vice versa. If you're wiring to your trade wallet to Onramp your cash, it has to be Brad Willden external bank account at Chase and Brad Willden trade wallet at Switch. So those match. The reason why I'm showing you this is the second part is, say I wanted to spend my crypto like this day. Okay. I would load my debit card, and this is where the prepaid debit card, and I would say I need $100, and I would put 1,000, and I would hit preview transaction, and then that would load my card. I don't want to sell any Bitcoin, but I'm just showing you. That's a cool thing because I don't have to wait these times 1 to 2 business days or 3 to 5 business days. I just have to wait 5 minutes. So, and then my card is loaded and I can go spend that money. And I can show you I don't have my wallet on me, but I have my card and I go spend it. I am using this right now. It's still in beta because we're working out some bugs. But we're also almost done with the global debit card. We want to launch those at the same time. And the goal is in Q1 to launch those both, so people have that added value on our trade wallet to be able to spend their crypto a lot quicker. I want to go back to the Bitcoin. You no longer see that pending. So right now, that $100 is now showing. I can actually send it immediately to my non-custodial wallet to get it off of the custodial wallet, because I want to have access to my own funds. So what I'm going to do is I want to go to receive over here. Remember, the left side, I can only store. The left side, and we want these, the reason why we put these two wallets side by side is for a convenience. So now all I do is I go to my Bitcoin, I hit receive, I copy this address. So it's copied. Then I come up here and I'm going to send. I got to paste my other wallet, and I'm going to send $100, and I want to do dollars, not Bitcoin. But I'm going to do dollars. I can choose that there and go $100. Okay. And it's going to say preview send. Then for added security, because like I mentioned, the only place that I've known where you can buy and send your crypto that fast is at Switch. There's other competitors that everyone in the world is using, or everyone in the US is using, and outside, where if you buy Bitcoin today or Ethereum or any other digital asset, that platform will hold it from anywhere from 7 days to 18 days that you can't take that crypto off. But I just bought $100. It's going to renew because it's, this timing and Bitcoin changes. But I'm going to go in here. It's then going to send me an authorization code it's going to text me for added security. And then I put in that code, come on my phone, I put in that code, and I'm just, for sake of times, it will go into this wallet and it will be sent. I'm going to keep it in here just because I like to show the demos here. So any questions on any of that? Yes, Ryan. So at the moment, the only way to on-ramp money is through a wire, through your external bank account or an ACH. And I love what Jake said, Coinbase, and that's where a lot of people that were trying to buy nodes would go to Coinbase and buy USDT and then try to buy it that day. And Coinbase say, you don't have access to this USDT or Ethereum for 18 days. So anyway, Scott, does it cost a fee to send? There's a small gas fee. If that's just a word for transaction fee. So when you send crypto to crypto, there is a small transaction fee of like, sometimes it's 30 cents, sometimes it's $1, just depending how busy the network is and what they charge you on that. John T, yep. So John T is a super crypto wizard. He's used every platform out there. He uses ours all the time now. And you can see what he says. You guys are the only ones in the universe using that. So that's super cool. Tracy, we will have the international wallet available in Q1. That's when the debit card and the international trade platform will both be released. Yeah, we just added about 23 tokens, and we are adding about 25 more. We are slowly adding more and more to the trade platform. We try just to do the top cryptos because there's a lot of weird stuff out there. Currently, the Switch token is being, you have to go through like a due diligence, and you have to have an opinion letter saying the Switch token is a utility token. It's not a security. And so there's a bunch of processes or steps that you have to go through. So currently we're looking at adding a couple of kind of newer tokens like the Switch token and some others. And so hopefully that will be there. The reason why I talk about that is, let me go back to our trade wallet. Like I was showing you, when you buy Bitcoin or any other digital asset, and I want to buy $100 worth, I want to do that. It's going to tell me how many Bitcoin. I'm going to preview buy. And I'm going to hit buy. But right here, it shows you how much in fees that we charged you. So which is like, don't make fun of my math, but I think that's $4.21. So where we start to have a use case, or what they call utility for the Switch token, is it's hidden right now in what's called Launch Darkly, but we'll have a button here that says pay fees with the Switch token. And that will be broken out. That $4.21 will be broken out, and it will say buy $4.21 of Switch. And then we don't want to accept, because right now we're getting like Bitcoin, which is converted into fiat or cash, and that's how we receive our fees. But we don't want any Bitcoin. We don't want any cash. We want the Switch token as a utility to be used on this trade platform. So a couple of things that we've done that I've mentioned that are a value add above our competitors. Number one, we're the cheapest out there, or one of the cheapest. I haven't seen anyone cheaper. The thing that's hard to see that is on some of our competitors, they'll say, oh, here's the fee, and it will be $1.99. But if you're buying Bitcoin, say Bitcoin's at 100,000 at what's called spot price. When you go buy it, they sell you that Bitcoin for $110,000. So they've added a spread that they don't show you that they make on that money. So I was at a big event in Las Vegas, and there was this young lady, and she's like, yeah, I have $108,000 in my Coinbase account, and I'm trying to buy Bitcoin, which at that time was $94,000. She goes, it's saying I have insufficient funds. She goes, I'm confused because I have $108,000 in there and it's not letting me buy Bitcoin. And I said, well, that's because they hide the spread. And that's what I just talked about, is the spot price and the spread price. There's always a difference there on our competitors' platform. This, what you see right here, and this is why we update it every 30 seconds or 25 or whatever it is the current spot price. We are not adding anything on top of this. That is a legit raw price of a Bitcoin. The only thing we're showing is, or the only thing we're charging you is this $4.22. That's it. So if she would have bought a Bitcoin on our platform, she would have saved about $10,000 on just buying one Bitcoin. So That's one of the best benefits. And that's why people will want to use our platform. So when we get up to 10,000 users, we will no longer allow you to use our platform to pay for fees with cash or any other crypto except for Switch. To use our platform, you will have to use the Switch token. If you don't have it, like I mentioned, we're getting Switch listed here in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, it's probably be longer than that because I always double everything that everyone tells me it takes time. But Switch will be listed here and you'll be able to buy it. And that's one use case out of many use cases that we'll have for the Switch token. So we want to do that, hit buy, processing my order. Hopefully it quits spinning. I've been in here for a long time. So there we go. Transaction submitted. We'll see it pending over here. So that's the basic 101 of how you set up an account, get started over here. Remember, there's two wallets. You have the card and trade platform. To get the trade platform, you have to go through these two steps right here. To get just the decentralized, where there's no KYC, and do your rewards wallet, that's this step right here. Once you do that and go through those verifications for identity, and you click on trade wallet here on the left, you should have a rewards wallet 2.0. Just ignore this because this is old. And you should have a trade wallet on your right side that has the digital US dollar. You'll have to connect your bank account by doing a deposit or a withdraw, depending on if you want to put money on the platform or take it off. And then you're good to go to start buying and selling crypto. So I want to keep this at a half hour.
Hey, Brad, real quick, do you want to hop over and show Switch Pay and just give like a 2 or 3 minute review, like the token marketplace and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, this is really cool. So Switch Pay, this is one product that we've built. Switch-pay.com is our B2B website. So the different products we have on right here is, once again, you'll see on-ramp, off-ramp. Some of the decentralized exchanges don't have a way to on-ramp and off-ramp cash. You can only swap, meaning you can only swap crypto for crypto. Our main goal is to go to those decentralized exchanges and say, hey, we can provide you an on and off ramp through Switch, but it can be a added value for your customers so they can buy and sell Ethereum and then swap Ethereum. So for instance, Uniswap uses Ethereum, but if you don't have Ethereum, but you want to get some type of token on Uniswap, you have to have Ethereum there or USDT or whatever. We would offer the ability for people to buy with cash Ethereum or USDT and then go swap it out for some other token. That's this on-ramp and off-ramp that I talked about. The next thing is NFT checkout, and I'm going to do super high level. NFT checkout is a way to bring NFTs to the credit card merchant processing world. Merchant processing is just a big word for if your business accepts credit cards or not. So in that industry, banks have said, hey, we deem certain industries as high risk, and they have to have, if your company's deemed in the category of a high risk, it means you have to keep $250,000 or whatever dollars in a reserve account for chargeback. A chargeback means someone bought your product and says, oh, they didn't deliver what they said, and you can do a chargeback. The credit card company always favors and benefit of the customer. So then that chargeback, that money basically leaves your reserve account and goes and pays back that customer. NFT checkout gets rid of those problems and makes it way easier for those more high risk industries to accept credit cards, because you're buying an NFT voucher that is redeemed for a product. So that's one. We could spend an hour on that. So that's one product. The cool thing right now is we have a marketplace as well, where you can buy bundles of the different tokens and different projects that are on connectunited.com. So like right now, if you wanted to go to buy $500 worth of Element, you can click right here, can add that to your cart. and then go, out of that cart and then go check out. What's so cool about this is when you buy $500 worth of the Element token over here, you get $500 worth. The reason why I point that out, if you go to like a decentralized exchange and you go to buy $500 worth. In fact, I got from a good friend that I met in Vegas. He emailed me earlier this week and he said, hey, I'm buying $718 worth of the Rally token through Uniswap. But when he plugs in the numbers, it says he's only going to get $450 worth of the Rally token. Well, that's because he's paying what's called slippage, or the price increase or decrease. And so that's added, and he doesn't get his full $700. So on our marketplace, when you buy $500 of a token bundle, it shows you how much you get, and it's $500, and you're saving all of the fees that you would pay on another platform. So just a heads up there, and you can buy different token bundles through the marketplace. And there's the listing of the different ones. So any other, I think we're good. And any other questions you saw, Scott, that I need to answer?
I think that was good. I think Ryan helped me a little bit, and some other people hopped in. Yeah, we had some good help, and I just want to remind everybody, we want to do this regularly. We were talking about doing this maybe once a month. And I've recorded this, and I'm going to get it posted, and I will post it in the Switch Discord. And if you have more questions about Switch, customer support, or Switch Discord is the place to go.
Okay. This is awesome. Awesome. Appreciate everyone jumping on. I know it's late, but yeah, we're going to do this once a month just to kind of give updates on our products, updates on the utility of the Switch token. I know a lot of you are node owners. If you're not, we're still running that special through Connect United. Go get one. So anyway, have a very, very good night, and thanks for